Welcome on in and gather around, gang. It's time for another Total War Warhammer 3 video. Today we're diving in to check out Hotfix 6.3.2, which is now live, and it has the sole purpose of fixing the brain-dead Lizardmen and Tomb King's AI, so let's jump in and see if it is doing that. Which we can see here in our Pestilence campaign. I am playing on Legendary very hard, and the forces of Tehennowin are very different. He actually has a full squad here. He's recruiting currently, and he has declared war 8 turns in. We've got another Yar army here, led by Yaktalon, and then I'm pretty sure we've got another by Tehennowin himself somewhere over here. So it looks like the Lizardmen in the south are working as intended. Axolotl actually has claimed some land, and Gorok has got a full squad and another one over here. So it does look like our Lizardmen are fixed. This is great to see. And it was a very good idea of Creative Assembly to buckle down and get this done before marketing any more Tides of Torment. It was a bit unfortunate that it took, to be frank, the bludgeoning of the community and the creators to get this done before Tides of Torment, because they were very content to wait until that DLC was live, which the reason that wasn't going to be an acceptable thing is, like I said, you can't sell a DLC while having 2 of your entire races that just do not function on the campaign map. That needed to be taken care of first before doing the other. Have you guys done fantastic work with your recent updates? Yes, and you should be praised for those. But you also can't sell a DLC while 2 of your races don't work, so this was a very good idea to buckle down and get this done beforehand. Let's go ahead and jump over to the Tomb Kings. I've got 2 other campaigns to show off how the Tomb Kings are doing, and to hit in one as well. What they were saying is correct. They do have very difficult campaign starts. But that wasn't the problem that we were noticing before, and that is just the way. So let's jump on over to a Volkmar campaign and then a Skarbrand one. And we arrive with a Battle Pope where Skarbrand has burned Kimri to the ground. And that wasn't for lack of Numos trying. Actually, Kimri was the one that declared war on them. And so it seems like, while, yes, the Tomb Kings are up and running, they just sometimes make bad mistakes and get run over by a big angry squad of muscle-bound red lads. Over here with Talakwa, there was a valiant fight he put up against Wurzag, but just against 3 full stacks of Wa armies, they just didn't stand a chance. So he's down to 1 army. Talakwa did try their best, but you can see this, they just got completely run over. And for some reason, Thorgrom's down here too. Yeah, no, the Lizardmen, even down here in the Southlands, working out as intended. So is Kimri, but even though it's hard to see from here, King Ofto's back to recruiting up a full stack and just sitting here and waiting and daring you to do something. I even saw the Rakash dynasty. You can't see them now, but they came over here to fight in the Great Desert at least once or twice. The issue here for Arkin is he is being obliterated by the Crusaders. This does always tend to be, or at least I say always, this does tend to be a coin flip as to whether Arkin or the French win that battle. This time, Arkin loses. Let me jump over to that Skarbrand campaign so I can show you for a fact that the Tomb Kings are working as intended. Alright, we arrive at Skarbrand, where Cetra has wiped out Numos and is now circling to go after with Sorin and the Springs of Eternal Life. So you can see here, you can't see the entire army, but he is absolutely built up. And the second he is able to have a second Dynasty army or second army up and running, he will be doing that as well, which is great. Great to see. So as we can see here, now CA has fixed up the problem. Let's hope, going forward, it doesn't take the community and creators bludgeoning them to do so. What I would like to see is a good round of applause for everyone here saying, yes, we're glad that you fixed this. But we unfortunately, we kind of have to keep an eye on you going forward, making sure that you guys are being consumer friendly, and that's something I want to see more going forward from the management of CA. I know the devs and CA do want to get this stuff sorted, and a lot of the times they're just hamstrung by the fact that they're not the ones making the overarching decisions. So when it comes to these kind of things, applaud the devs for getting this done and actually buckling down, and also management for buckling down, not marketing Tides of Torment anymore, and getting this sorted. It's always good to keep the community happy. Communities nowadays do tend to pop off kind of on a whim. This is one of those where you kind of assess the situation at large and go, okay, this is 2 whole races that aren't working as intended, as opposed to maybe people are mad because Skarbrand's axes aren't exactly the way they should look in canon. If there's the one little spike isn't there and people are freaking out about it, that's not one that you should care about. If 2 races don't work, that's one maybe we should look at and get sorted out. So I am very glad to see that they have done so. This is excellent. Let me know what you all think in the comments below. But for now, I have been Space Wizard of War. If you enjoyed, please remember to leave a like for like God and a sub for the sub throne. See you all in the next one.